Are you ready to go on a wild FPV adventure with me and my buddy Tommy? He came for a visit, so we went ripping. My computer is stuttering as I try to add voiceover, music, and stuff to this. So right now, Tommy is flying around the Air 75, and he's used to flying digital. He doesn't usually fly analog. This is literally his first time trying it with my rates and tune and modified canopy, and he is absolutely loving it. But first, we're going to have to give a little shout out to the Patreons. Joel Harvey at Pika FPV for being a special member on YouTube. You can be a special member too. And Pharma Psychotic. Yes, thank you so much for being my Patreons. And you can be my Patreon too for as little as $1. You can find the link, I believe, in the description. And go help your boy out, okay? Now we'll speed up some of this footage because it's not the most exciting, because Tommy is a safe pilot. He flies like a gentle boy and gets nice shots. He never breaks his equipment because he's responsible. This is part of why I feel comfortable letting him fly my quads. But lots of the time he still manages to break something anyways. Yeah, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't let him fly my quads anymore. I'm being such a bad boy. We're gonna fly. It's late at night. We're gonna fly. We're gonna have some Red Bulls. Gonna rip. Gonna fly until it starts raining. Fly until it rains. My computer's broken. Life is terrible. But Tommy came from Montreal, and we gotta fly. I'm gonna make a discus for him, so that'll be good. This one's not sugar-free. Is this one for you?
Yeah.
That one's for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like 27 grams of sugar. That's not me. Like, what is this Karuba elder flavor? It's not that bad. Lots of the time they have like 60 grams or something.
Oh yeah, very much.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, good night, Doc.
Beautiful. Man, it's beautiful. Tommy's ready.
Disclaimer, this is a 75 millimeter whoop, a little Air 75, so I'm ripping around this place, and this is kind of like an indoor-outdoor mall. It's like a mall that's built outside. It's probably some of the most beautiful architecture in Toronto, because most of Toronto is like boring cement and condos everywhere. It's a concrete jungle. But this place is just, it's beautiful. I love flying here. And whenever you fly here, you basically know you can fly a couple packs. Then security comes, you say, thank you, so sorry, pack your things and go for a little walk. But flying like this and flying around people and stuff is really something that if you want to be super safe, you probably really should never do. But if you do it, don't do it as a new beginning pilot. Like, don't start off by flying in places like this. I'm just saying that because people see me do this and then they'll blame me of encouraging people to do this, and I actually would prefer, like, if you didn't. Yeah, it's so much fun to do, but don't do it unless you're confident. Don't do it unless, like, you have a setup that you trust, and unless you don't mind dealing with security and stuff.
Now we retreat to the car for a real flight that they can't bother us from. Okay, let's go.
So when I fly, most of my quads, they don't have audio. Just, that one. So, now we're flying the Meteor 75 again, and it has no sound. At the end of this video, you're gonna see me smack my other one, so I broke my Rush VTX, and there will be no more sound on my favorite quad, which is quite disappointing. So I could really use your patronage or donations. Come on, get me a new VTX, smoochy smoochy. Yes, so this is tons of fun. Remember, it's a 75. Whoop. And when you go around and do funny things outside, just know that, like, if anything does go wrong, it's all on you. It's kind of like a weird thing in Toronto where under 250 grams, you can kind of do whatever you want. The only thing they could ever get you with would be, like, mischief or, like, you know, putting someone in danger. But, like, they would have to prove that you put someone in danger, so unless you actually, like, hurt someone or anything like that, there's not really much that can be done. And people want to argue that with me sometimes, but this is literally a 20-gram drone, so all risk is for the drone. Like, it's just, the drone could die very easily, and everyone in their cars is safe, and all the people on the roads are safe. Even if I full speed flew this into someone's face, it literally probably wouldn't even scratch their skin, because it's ducted, so, yeah. Some more thoughts. And it's super fun, yeah, and it's troublesome, but it's really, you know, being naughty's kind of fun sometimes. And is this that they were just playing with toys, boys with their toys, right? And, yeah. Oh, it was a blast. We went from place to place.
And then we had a beef lamb shawarma wrap. Oh, yes. Shelby's the finest shawarma in the world. Beef and lamb, baby. Beef and lamb. Yes, look at it. Classic. Oh, they're all sick. It's like a classic car show.
I'm never gonna go here.
Yo, look at that. Wow. Just go. Just go.
I'm never gonna go here.
Now we're hitting up the next one. Woo!
What's up, Mr. Snake? Downtown Toronto. What are we doing? We reaping.
I don't know what you're doing. It looks like you're filming me.
Impression?
That was sick. The water. Water. Oh, this is sick. Okay, let's tone it down a notch with another narrated flight. So, on the way up this building, I passed another couple buildings and didn't realize how far I went. But this is a different spot. We're hitting all these different spots. Tommy showed me this courtyard. There was another TD building, so it's the day of TDs or the night of TD buildings. And I knew, like, as long as you stay in front of that same wall, it's going to be the same way back home, right? I go up there, I'm like, why doesn't it say TD? How do I make it say TD? Ah, there we go, right? But now I'm up here, spin around, and even though, like, I'm on the same side, I kind of lost that confidence of knowing exactly where I was. And on the way down, we're gonna have a fun time, because it's like, where is that courtyard? I don't see it. There's like two buildings there, and it's on the other side of those two buildings, but I can't really see it. So I start looking like in the other directions, wondering maybe like, where am I? And yeah, I'm getting to the point where I know at like 3.6 I'm gonna start coming back and landing. So now I'm trying to figure out where I am. Am I down over there? I didn't see it there. It looked like I was down there. And now in doing this, I go behind a whole other building. So like now there's that whole other building blocking me from getting back and from view. So fortunately, I wasn't on HD0. HD0 is great for racing, but like if you do stuff like this with HD0, say goodbye to your stuff. And still, Carl, come on, sponsor me. I know he's not watching this, but I would love to get sponsored by bloody anybody, especially like a flight system. Like, yeah, that'd be nice. And Mama would just love to see more FPV stuff in the house. So this courtyard is pretty cool. There's a lot of little gaps and a nice big water pool. Let's do flips over it. Yeah. And then I saw this pagan elephant. And I was like, okay, let's do a power loop. Can we power loop it? Can we power loop it? You have to believe you can before you can, and I believe. So there we go, boom. And now we gotta do it again to prove it's not a fluke, right? I think we do. Okay, maybe not. Then I saw this this hole on the way there, and I'm like, I want to go through that hole. And then when I got closer to it, I'm like, wait a sec. Is that glass? Like, is there glass there? Or is that just like the reflection of the light? So I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? Woo, we did it! Yay! Now we gotta do that again too. Dangerous place to fly, all the concrete and stuff, but man, it's fun. And the pusher discus, I'm telling you, it's locked in. It gives you confidence when your quad can fly so well. And even with the sketchy view, it performs. I feel safe flying it. I feel nice flying it. Can the pusher flip? Like, look at that. Such good center of gravity that we can, maybe we can't. Oh, we can. There we go. We can turtle with a pusher.
You see that?
How good is that? That's pretty good. And there's Tommy, being Tommy.
Open your legs.
Have to forgive him. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. Now I don't know what to say. I'm getting performance anxiety. And Ariel is in the kitchen washing dishes, of course. No, Mama, I'm gonna do a vacuum review very soon. But right now I'm finishing this one. I wanted to power loop through there, but I don't know, it was sketchy, so I went back to what I felt safe. Yes. Yes. And that's a little scary too, because there's a ledge that comes out, so it's like you could fly into that ledge. I'll wear it, please, thank you. Or, okay, I don't know. I'm the wife. The wifey is wifing. Flipped spins, so much fun. What are we gonna do next? Yeah, I know, it's amazing. It's amazing. Thanks. Thanks. More emotional abuse from my wife. Now you know why I can take it so well. Because I'm so used to it every single day. And it's supposed to be a holiday. Family time. Yeah, we're gonna go for a nice hike. Yeah, you do. We're going for a nice long hike. How better to spend quality time? Ariel, we spend more time with your family than mine. Okay? The point is we'll be outside walking, it'll be nice. We have a nice time. It's like this was freezing cold. It was freezing cold, but Tommy was there and we had a nice time. Notice that he's not flying because all his quads are a mess. Legend has it Toronto FPV flies with the ugliest props on the market. Wow. Your drone is flaming. Ice flames.
I keep dreaming, but my dreams keep flying away. A song we're far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. It's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain poured out my face, but that's alright. I smile, people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slipped to the dark, but I didn't to the blue. I slipped to the dark, but I didn't to I slipped to the dark, but I didn't to the I slipped to the dark. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind.
Oh, just like smack.
Bro, it's on the.
Apparently it landed somewhere sick. He screwed up next to me. Landed. I think I knocked the antenna pad. It ripped right off, see? Just like everything, you know, if you rip out the antenna, you can usually fix it. I ripped out the antenna so good on that stupid thing. But I learned something. I learned about like how it's mounted and stuff. You always learn something. Okay, see that? So the whole thing came out. That's a connection. It totally ripped it off the VTX. So Rush VTX. The antenna ripped it right off of the... So I can't even repair this. I can't even repair it because the pad's stripped off.